What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Smoking Jazz Barbecue. If you are brand new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That way you stay updated on all the latest content that I put out. And today we're going to be continuing our Thanksgiving barbecue cooking series, and we're doing episode 7. So let's just jump right into it, guys. So let's prep our Weber kettle and let's get started. As always, guys, I use Weber lighters cube to start up my fire, and there's no other way that I do it because it's the simplest, cheapest way to do it, guys. And there's no chemicals or ink whatsoever. So we're gonna fill this charcoal chimney about halfway full, and then we're gonna start that fire. Let it char over about 15-20 minutes, and then pour it inside the Weber kettle. And today we're gonna be using a cast iron pot to cook our greens in. And we're gonna also use some smoked meat to season our greens as well. So pour the smoked meat inside the pot, and then we're going to use some good old H2O, and we're going to fill it all the way to the top. Once we see the meat get submerged, we're going to bring this to a boil. And once we bring it to the boil, we're going to let it simmer for about half an hour. Close the lid, and let's do the preparation for these greens. So guys, I like to take the stem off the collard greens because I don't like to have the stem in my food, but if you like to leave it whole, by all means leave it the way it is. And then I'm going to stack them so I can roll them up nice and tight and cut into 1-inch pieces. So I'm just going to stack some leaves on top of each other, and again we're just going to roll it up to a nice little bundle, and then just slice them or cut them, however you want to say it, into 1-inch pieces. And once we cut into 1-inch pieces, it's time to give them a nice bath. So I like to wash my greens about 4 or 5 times or until my water gets clear, just like so. And then I'm gonna cut a medium-sized onion and then dice them into 1/2-inch pieces. So it's very simple, guys. Guys, comment down below, let me know how do you cook your greens, all right? So, but these are simple, easy directions and recipe that we're gonna do Southern style collard greens. Alright, so let's go back to the Weber kettle, and let's take our smoked meat that has been boiling about half an hour, and let's take them off because we're going to take the meat off the bones. Now guys, do not throw the bones away because I like to know them for one, and some guys like to have it more for more flavor anyway. So it's going to be some good eats. I'm telling you, it's going to be some good eats. Oh yeah. And keep in mind, guys, these smoked meat came with a lot of salt already, so it already flavored my stock. And please do not throw that stock away. That's going to be our base and flavoring for our greens. So I'm adding about 1/2 cup of that onion and all the remaining of that smoked meat that we pulled from that particular bones, including the bones too, guys. I'm throwing it right back in there. And also I'm adding all my collard greens all the way to the top. Once that cooks, it's gonna water down, guys. And I'm gonna add the entire carton of that chicken stock. Now you can use vegetable stock if you like, or just plain old water, but I like to add a little bit more flavor because we're building layers upon layers of flavor. So I'm using a little bit of dry thyme here as well, and I'm gonna use some oregano leaves to add more seasoning. Then I'm gonna use my personal all-purpose barbecue rub, but as always, guys, you can use your favorite barbecue rubs to season your greens. Now I'm just going to apply a little light coating onto these greens because the stock is already flavored with salt. And just keep in mind, guys, the recipe will be down below in the description box. So we're going to stir this nice and thoroughly and combine all the flavors together so it can infuse and give us the best collard greens you ever had, guys. So time for some smoke flavor. As you can see here, guys, my temperature is sitting at 400 degrees, and the reason for that because I got all the vents open and we want these collard greens to come to a boil. So we're going to close the lid and bring it to a boil. And once we bring it to a boil, guys, we're going to reduce the heat down to 250 degrees by adjusting the vents and the dampers. And as you can see, our collard greens is simmering away, just like so. So stir it again to combine all flavors just to make sure nothing is burning and making sure that all the collard greens and the smoked meat are infused with each other. So we're going to let this smoke in with the indirect cooking method, and we're going to definitely add some hickory flavor into this collard greens. Oh man. And as always, guys, we're going to adjust the tempers again just to 1/4 inch opening. So guys, we're going to smoke or cook this for about 2 hours at 250 degrees. And take a look at these, guys. Ooh, man, oh man, look at that, guys. Oh yeah. This is going to be some good stuff right here, guys. I promise you that. So we're going to stir it to infuse and incorporate all the flavors from that hickory smoke to that barbecue seasons to everything else. So through the miracle time, I'm going to let this cook for another 60 minutes, and these are the results of waiting for 2 hours. Oh, wow. I'm telling you guys, it takes a little bit of time to cook these collard greens, but it's well worth the wait. And once you get a taste of these collard greens, guys, you're going to want to slap your mama. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Alright, guys, so this is my version of barbecue smoke collard greens, southern style, guys. Thank you so much for watching from the bottom of my heart. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That way you stay updated with all the latest content that I put out. And if you like this video, please press that like button and make sure you share this with all your family and friends, guys. And till we meet again, guys, to episode 8, this is Smoking Jazz Barbecue.